Create a professional logo.
Okay. Okay, we're waiting on to see a couple more beautiful faces. Absolutely, absolutely. We're waiting on to see a couple more beautiful faces. Hi, Angel. Hi, Dustin.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, hi. Mr. Charles Robinson, how are you, sir?
Pretty good. How you doing?
All right, absolutely. Awesome, awesome. We got some parents on. That's awesome. Okay, so we're actually going to get started. It's 7 o'clock. We got our participants logging in, and we are so excited to be talking to each and every one of you this evening. My name is Tracy Burnett, and I'm with Buzz Foundation, Bikers United, and this evening is a very, very special evening as we commend and congratulate our 2020 scholarship recipients. We are so excited for each and every one of you being a part of this event. Tell your family, tell your friends. We are so excited. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And again, I just want to thank you all for taking your time out this evening. Thank you to the young ladies, the parents, the young gentlemen who are a part of this virtual event tonight. And this 2020 has been a time, it's been a year we just love to give. You know, throughout this year, this is a giving season. And although 2020 has not given many students the graduation or commencement they dream of, we wanted to do a virtual celebration. So tonight, we introduce you to our 2020 scholarship recipients and we congratulate them. And we also want to give them a platform just to share a little bit about themselves and what it means to be awarded this scholarship and to be able to pursue their education. But before we introduce them, let us share with you about the scholarship. The most of the recipients here tonight received the first scholarship, which is entitled the Jackson Williams Scholarship. And this scholarship was named after a young man, two young men. DeAndre Jamar Jackson was a Shaw University student who passed away in a motorcycle accident in October 2014. What Shaw University campus students knew Mr. Jackson as was his nickname was Country. He was affectionately known as Country. He was known to be loud and a friend. Now, by what they meant by loud, well, he always had a good presence when he came around. Even if somebody had a bad day, he made them smile. And when they saw Country, they knew that he was a person who would not let you have a bad day. Now, although the news of his passing shocked the Shaw student body and mostly to Country's family and friends, his mom, Tasha Jackson, was approached about a scholarship in memory of her son in 2014, and since then she has been nothing short of diligent, in her support of not just the students like Shaw University, but other students throughout other colleges, universities, community colleges, and technical, those who wanted to further their education. But for Shaw University, their sadness of losing their fellow alumni didn't stop there, because in 2015, another loss will occur when young Bryant Darnell Williams, affectionately known to his friends in the bike community as Big Worm, died in a motorcycle crash near his East Raleigh home. Now, he was a lover of life, and we know him to motivate other people to do and to inspire them and to do what they felt was right all the time. And in recognizing what his brother, and you're actually going to meet him pretty soon. Marvin said I've read in an article that he was a person that looked out for everybody, and he wanted to continue to school, provide a better life for his daughter who was at 5 at the time. So we commend each and every one of you that were recipients of the Jackson Williams Scholarship. Our third person we want to share with you tonight is about Arnie Series 1 Morse. Arnie was, this scholarship, the Morse Scholarship, was for Arnie Morse in memory, who passed in July of 2015. He along with another fellow biker, he is Kenneth Jefferson, were both struck by a tractor trailer, and they both passed within a day or so of each other. Mr. Morse passed instantly. But we don't mourn any of these individuals tonight because they were people that inspired and that led. So tonight we're going to continue to share their legacy, and also on a final note, we want to say congratulations to each and every one of you again. So tonight I wanted to introduce to you the recipients of the 2020 Scholarship B.U.D S Foundation. Our first recipient of the Jackson Williams Scholarship, and we're going to introduce everyone and then ask them to tell a little bit about themselves, is Mr. Marvin Cannon, Shaw University, Ms. Nyla Murphy of Pembroke University, Mr. Brandon Sanders, who is actually working, he attended Caltech, Ms. Janai Neal, Livingston College, Mr. Dustin Rigman, he attended Penn Foster, and then Ms. Ariana Watkins, Barton College student. We want to say congratulations to each of you. The Arnie Moore Scholarship this year went to Mr. Charles W. Robinson III, Full Sail University. So before I get into all the questions this evening, won't hold any of you long. We're so excited for you. I wanted to ask each of you just to tell us. And let's start with Mr. Marvin Cannon. Tell us just a little bit about yourself, 2 or 3 sentences if you must, but let everyone know who you are at this time.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marvin Leon Cannon III. I am a graduating senior at Shaw University. I'm in the Platinum Sound Marching Band. I'm the drum major. Well, I've been the drum major the past few years. I recently received the scholarship in 2020 when like it was a shock to me because it meant so much, that because as some of you may know, Brian Darnell Williams was my older brother, and to receive that scholarship, it was like a blessing. It kind of made me feel like, like extremely special, like he was still there with me, like helping me out throughout all this time. So I'm very grateful and very honored to receive this scholarship, and I wish nothing but the best to all of the other recipients. Thank you for your time.
Miss Nyla Murphy, is Nyla on? Okay.
She is not. I just text her. Give her a few minutes. She'll be on.
Okay, absolutely. Well, we could come back to her. That's her mom, everyone. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
All right. So let's go next. Miss Angel Watson, Barton College, Wilson, North Carolina. How are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Ariana Watkins. I'm a senior at Barton College now, but I won't graduate until December of 2021 because of my major and classes that I have to take. But I went to early college, so I'm technically only there my second year. So I got to skip freshman and sophomore year to be a junior and now I'm a senior.
Awesome. All right. And next we have let's see, Miss Janai Neal. Miss Janai Neal on the line with us tonight.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to say thank you again for giving me like the chance to receive the scholarship. I'm so grateful. My name is Janai Neal. I'm a biology major and I'm a freshman at Livingstone College.
Awesome. This is so amazing. So amazing. Thank you so much, Ms. Janai. And our next recipient, we're gonna ask to give a little bit about themselves. At this time, Mr. Dustin Rigman. Dustin, how are you?
I'm doing good tonight. How are you doing?
Very well, sir. Thank you.
My name is Dustin Rigman. I'm very pleased to have won the scholarship. I'm currently going to school to be a motorcycle repair technician, which is basically all I do every day. Work on motorcycles, ride motorcycles, and go to actual work, I guess. But love going to school for it, and I was very glad to have won the scholarship so that I could continue doing what I love.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dustin. And we know that some of you have kind of given your information. We're going to ask you a little bit further questions. Mr. Charles Robinson.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Robinson.
Yes. Thank you for having me here today. First, I want to say how getting the scholarship, find out that I was a candidate for the scholarship. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was really happy. One, I know it helps me with the stuff I needed for the school. You said I go to Full Sail University. I will be graduating 2022. The thing that I could say that I find a little challenging is a lot of work dealing with it. Like I had some few assignments because I don't get on my break until December 19th. So I do have a lot of work I got to get done. But honestly, a lot of the loads kind of helped off doing with the scholarship, paying some stuff. So that really helped out a lot. And I'm actually just glad to be here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else comes from this. So thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Now, you kind of piggyback, Charles, into actually one of the questions that we wanted to ask each and every one of you this evening. So if you feel like it's a little repetitive, then please forgive us. We just wanted to have you hear everybody understand what this meant for you. And, just how, many of you already answered that when you awarded the scholarship, how awesome it was, how it made you feel. For those that are parents that are even on the line tonight or that are with your young man or young lady at this time, and many of us parents know in trying to further education that things like this are just a tremendous blessing. And we want to be, let everyone know. So how did anybody else you have anything to expand on? How did it feel to find out once you were awarded that scholarship? And this question does go out for each and every one of you. Once you were awarded the scholarship or received a call from our vice chair, what was your thought when you found out you were awarded the scholarship? I mean, how did you react at that time about winning the scholarship?
I think I can go.
Okay, Mark.
I'll be honest, I was relieved. Being in a private school, it takes a lot of financial help, and I was lacking in that area. So it really kind of, took care of the financial problems that I was going through at the time. So I was relieved.
Marvin, I commend you for even sharing that information with us. And ladies and gentlemen, when Marvin actually was one of the persons at Shaw University along with the staff back in 2018 or 2019, when Morgan Robinson was the Shaw University recipient at that time. And upon my arriving at campus, I was told that, his brother attends Shaw, and we were like, brother? And so we didn't realize that when the Jackson Williams Scholar, Mr. Williams had a younger brother. And so we get together with Shaw University in this manner and kind of get their referral of who they think would be a great recipient for this scholarship. And instantaneously, when Mr. Marvin stepped out of the room, the staff were like, him, him. So we are very thankful to the president there and the whole Shaw University faculty. Thank you for working with us each year on this scholarship. And it's not, he's went on about the need and the financial aspect. And just to let everyone know, it's really not that hard to obtain this scholarship. So Dustin, I know you were interviewed at one of our live events. What did it feel like for you when you were awarded the scholarship?
It felt very amazing. It was very relieving. As he said, there was definitely some struggles in the financial categories to be able to continue to do what I love. I was very grateful to receive it. Very happy.
And I'm very, very thankful to hear the testimony of these students. I do remember speaking, is that Miss Nyla Murphy, I do believe?
Hi, Miss Tracy.
Hi, Miss Nyla. We wanted to hear from you. We have spoken with everyone else thus far. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what it meant for you to be a scholarship recipient when you first got that call? What was it like for you?
It was actually pretty funny, actually, Miss Tracy. Normally, when you called me, I thought it was a bill collector, and I almost didn't answer the phone. I promise you I didn't. And then once the lady called me and told me, I was like, what? And I was really excited. But it was really, it was a major thing for me. It helped me knock down some of my debt for at school. It wasn't too much, and it rolled over for my next semester. So I was really appreciative of it.
Awesome.
And thank you.
Anyone else want to share, give us some feedback on that? Don't be shy. This is your night.
As a parent, may I speak?
Yes, ma'am.
So as Nyla's mother, I'm trying to train her and assist her because I don't know about you, Miss Tracy, but when I was in college, I didn't have anyone to kind of assist me, and I went and took out a whole bunch of student loans and getting those good refund checks.
Yes.
And now I'm paying for them. So I'm trying to assist Nyla in not going down that path that I went down. So when she was awarded the scholarship, it did help us out tremendously because we are paying out of pocket because I just did not want her taking out a lot of loans because when she graduates, I don't want her in a lot of debt like I'm in. So I personally thank the B.U.D S Foundation for assisting her with the scholarship because like I said, we are paying out of pocket because I just don't want her to be in that financial debt like I'm in when she graduates from college. And listen to me, you guys, I'm telling you, if you can avoid those refund checks, don't take them. It's a trick. Do not take them. Say bye-bye to them because you will pay for them in the long run. If you can get other scholarships, apply for them. Scholarships are your best friends. I wish someone would have told me this when I was in college. I would not listen. I was just checking them boxes, getting those loans and standing in line, getting those refund checks. And it was good when I was getting them. But now, when I have to make them payments every month, and those student loan payments are just as much as my house payment. It's not fun. So I encourage you guys to go online and look for other scholarships and see what else is out there. There's other scholarships out there that can be of other assistance to you, and go for it. That's all, Miss Tracy. Thank you.
No, you said a mouthful. Ms. Letitia, thank you so much for chiming in on that, because that's what we wanted to hear for each and every one of these young, wonderful ladies and gentlemen to share with everyone tonight, because getting a scholarship is a big deal, and it does help out. And I know that I heard, I heard of Miss Janai Neal's conversation that her mother had with the vice chair of B.U.D S Foundation concerning scholarship. Janai, are you near your mom, or how was that for you guys?
Yes, ma'am. She's right here. 1 second.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. I heard some awesome information for you. So as a parent, what was it like to get that phone call?
I was so happy. Because we kept getting because Janai went to school later than other kids, so we kept getting different information. So when we got down to the end, we owed like $3,000 out of pocket, and I'm like, wait, I don't have this $3,000 right now, and it helped us out tremendously. She ended up getting 2 scholarships, like right at the end, right before she went to school, and we ended up not paying anything out of pocket.
Wow.
So yeah, it was definitely a blessing for us. And like Nyla's mama said, I tell Janai all the time, I said, if you don't have to take a loan, please don't. Cause I joke with them all the time. I said, when I die, they're gonna be knocking on my grave asking for my payment.
Yep.
Because I went to a private school and I did 4 years there. And then I went back to school and got another degree. And I'm still in school now. So yeah, it's a lot. And look, I told her I said, are there other scholarships that you can apply for when you're a sophomore? Because we need them. Yeah. And now school is private too. So the tuition is a little bit more.
Absolutely. I'm telling you. And ladies and gentlemen, it meant so much to us as the foundation to be able to share that this tonight with you and to celebrate with you. And there is actually one more parent, and this message I received from my phone. This is the wife of Mr. Arnie Morris, and she wasn't able to attend the Zoom celebration tonight, but she wanted us to read this to Mr. Charles Robinson III. And it says, on behalf of the Morris family, we would like to congratulate Mr. Charles Robinson III with the Arnie Series 1 Morris Scholarship. I know that these have been some trying times, but continue to work hard to achieve your goals. Mr. Morris was a hard worker, and he was always supportive of anyone that is a hard worker. Charles, continue to pursue your dreams. If you fall 7 times, get back up 8 times. Mr. Morris always said nothing worth having comes easy. So when times get hard, never give up. Keep God first in all that you do. So Mr. Charles Robinson, that message was for you. And we're going to let you comment on that. But I do see here, Mr. Marvin, what is that you have in the background for us? Is that your brother?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So those that receive this scholarship, he's actually showing you a picture of his brother, and we're gonna let this replay. Country Jackson, I do want to say on behalf of his mom, is Tasha Jackson, and everyone in the Cary, Morrisville, and Raleigh UPS, when giving was something that you didn't have to do. Thank you for giving, and thank you for allowing these students the opportunity to receive the scholarship through your United Way Giving campaign and working along with B.U.D. So we just say absolutely thank you. So before I go any further, or before we continue on, now my next question for each of you, and I'm going to call out names, so here we go. Now, how was the application process for you with B.U.D S Foundation? Did you find it easy or challenging? And then I want you also to tell me in another part, what's next for you after graduation? What is it that you want to do? Some of you, we heard about that question, some we did not. So, and some people don't know, it's 4 or 5 years or so for now. far as what the future holds. But if you had a plan, or if you had a 5-year plan or a next year plan, what is your plan for graduation? But first part is, how was the application process for this scholarship? Because a lot of students, believe it or not, told us that they thought it's going to be a hard process applying for this scholarship. So how was the scholarship process, the application process for you? And then what's next after graduation? So can we start with Ms. Janai Neal?
For me, the application process, it wasn't like really all that hard. I felt like it was fairly easy. And I was just blessed like that it wasn't like a scholarship that took me through the ringer to get it. And after I graduate, I do plan on becoming a dermatologist.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. It's Angel Watkins, Martin College.
Actually, I felt like the process was fairly easy, especially filling it out. And most scholarships require you to have an essay written out, but this one had us do a video. So I thought that was a lot easier than having to write out a like 5-page essay.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so what Angel is referring to, guys, is that they were asked to do the application or either do a video essay or do a 250-word essay. So thank you so much. Dustin, how was the process for you? And I know you mentioned being a mechanic, but how was the process for you, the application process?
For me, the application process was fairly simple. There wasn't really nothing to it. For me as well, the video speech, I don't like talking in front of people, so that kind of sucked, but it wasn't that bad.
You did great, Dustin. Thank you so much. Now, with Marvin Cannon, one of the things I remember when you received the scholarship, and we actually were able to meet you in 2019, is that we actually met your mom, Miss Rosalind, and I believe that was her mother or your grandmother, and they traveled from several hours to get here. So in hearing that information and completing the application, I think he didn't do the video essay, but he did do his application. Mr. Cannon, how was that for you? Or maybe I missed your video essay. So, but he was one of the first ones that we received the application for. Was that a difficult process for you, sir?
No, ma'am. It was fairly easy. Honestly, I don't remember doing a video submission application, but I do remember meeting you guys, and it was kind of weird because I was in my my marching band uniform too, so it was fairly simple. It was just, not too difficult.
Yeah. Well, we thought you were looking like royalty when we met you, but we realized that you were coming from from a event, so to speak, or a game. So yes, that was a great time and pleasure meeting you guys. And Charles Robinson, what's next? How was the process, and what's next?
Well, the process, like they were saying, it was fairly easy. I know just the signing thing was make sure I got everything. The video, I like doing the video for other people, not too much on myself. So that was kind of different, but that was easier than writing again. So I'd rather take that one. Other than that, what's next for me so far going to is really trying to just finish this first semester out, finish this one out right now to get over into the next year. And then after I finish, to do my stuff for graphic design. Because basically my motto now, but it came from the school, is basically network. So constantly networking with people, getting to know people, coming across, seeing what people like when it comes to graphic design, and basically going from there. So that's what's next. I hope to be the best that I can be for when it comes to that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, sir. And I believe I have not heard from Ms. Nyla if so. But Nyla, I know you guys just getting into school and just getting started, but do you have any desires of what it is that you want to be or what it is that you want to do? And when you 5 years now, 4 years from now?
Yes, ma'am. My plan is to become a dentist and attend the ECU School of Dental Medicine down in Pembroke. That's what I plan to do, hopefully, within the next 4 or 5 years. I've already looked at the application process, and by us transitioning into sophomore year, we'll start looking and trying to apply to dental school at Pembroke.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have some amazing young people, and I know that the parents that are on this line tonight, you guys are going to be doing some amazing things, and that's something that you are our future, and that's what we can depend on, and we're just so proud of you in your endeavor. So my last question tonight is, what would you say to someone, this 2020 year has been sort of different for you guys, but what would you say to someone who is in school, may not know where the next payment is going to come from, or if you had the opportunity yourself to apply or reapply for these scholarships, what would you say to someone who may be seeking scholarship or seeking that financial aid to encourage them from not giving up? And I just like for each and every one of you maybe to answer that at a time, and parents feel free to answer it too. What words of encouragement will you give yourself and another student?
I would say to definitely look on like online. A lot of websites have scholarships that aren't as difficult to apply to, especially like this one. Like Scholarship Owl, they don't have a lot of them don't have like long essays, but when I was in school, we already had an essay like kind of written up already, so we were able to like submit that to some of them. But again, a lot of scholarships are pretty competitive, so you have to be on top of it and apply really early, because if not, you're gonna miss it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Ms. Angel, what would you say?
I feel like it could be, like she said, just simple searching scholarships. Like you could put in scholarship in Google and a whole bunch of items will pop up. So it's not hard finding scholarships. It's just like the process. Some people don't want to go through that long process, and then also having an essay if you don't want to, if you don't already have an essay made up already. But for a scholarship like this, like I said earlier, it was a lot easier for me doing the video instead of typing it out.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Any other words for any of the other ones concerning your words of encouragement for someone?
I would just say basically go off what they were talking about and listening to the I think it's Letitia that was back there, her mom, I think she was saying. She said it was true, don't try to sit here and get in all that debt. So I mean, I think that should be an encouragement to by itself to go and get this, go look for this stuff, and something that's going to benefit you in the long run, because that's I hear it from mother constantly. Don't get into debt. Don't get into this. So I'm constantly getting drilled by her about a lot of stuff. So I do agree.
Janelle, were you going to say something?
Just like piggybacking off of what Nyla said, we went to the same school and like had a lot of classes together. So like with essays like already prepared, that helped out a lot, like for turning in scholarships and stuff, because we were able to use that one essay for a lot of them. So I feel like if you don't have one already made, I feel like it's a good idea to just make one. It's not too late, like even though you're not in high school, and having a resume also helps, like when you're filling out scholarships and stuff.
Absolutely. And I'm going to ask everybody this last question. If you were able to renew for a scholarship with B.U.D S Foundation, would you?
Yes, in a heartbeat.
I would.
I think everybody would probably say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that sounds awesome. I know the parents would say they better say yes or something like that. So any final thoughts, guys? We're gonna get ready to close this out. But any final thoughts anything that you want to say or that you want to share, parents as well, before we conclude our live virtual celebration for the 2020 scholarship recipients? Any last words? You guys are worded out. Thank you so much.
I didn't want to talk over anybody, but I kind of raised my hand. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity for the scholarship. Like others said, I'm not bad off, but any little bit helps. So I want to say thank you.
You're certainly welcome. You're certainly welcome, Angel. Miss Nyla, or Marvin, or Dustin?
I just want to say once again, I'm grateful for the scholarship. It definitely helped me, and I could not express my thanks enough. Thank you once again.
Yes, sir. You're quite welcome. We're humbled to and congratulate you again. Yes, Dustin.
As they said, just thank you very much, and I'm very glad the process was fairly simple, and I'm very appreciative of it.
This is awesome. It's awesome. I don't want to leave out anyone else. Anyone else want to share a final word? Nyla, I think I heard you.
Me? Yeah. Thank you again, Miss Tracy.
Oh, absolutely. And I had the fortunate, even though some of the students stay very, very far away, I did have the opportunity to be able to meet and actually work alongside one or two of the students that I remember. And I remember meeting Miss Nyla, and I remember meeting Mr. Charles. But we just want to say in these final words, ladies and gentlemen out there, thank you. And we just hats off to all the scholarship recipients this year. These scholarships was the minimum scholarship was $1,000. So $1,000 means a lot to a parent and a student when they're trying to pay those tuition bills. It really does. So we want to say hats off again, congratulations. Thank you to the families of Mr. Jackson, Mr. Williams, Ms. Morris. Thank you to UPS, Ms. Tasha Jackson, Ms. Lakeisha Morris, to all the parents that were on this call tonight, to this virtual event. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys continue to move forward. Don't give up. Don't stop what you're doing. There are greater things in store for you. And on behalf of all of us with Buzz Foundation, the 919 Boston Motorcycle Association, the 252 clubs, all the clubs throughout North Carolina and beyond that were a part of this event, they wish to say thank you as well, and even the ministries. So continue to do what you do and continue to move your faith forward. So ladies and gentlemen, congratulations again. And to each and every one of you, my name is Tracy Burnett with Buzz Foundation. Thank you for being up here tonight, and thank you for celebrating this event with these wonderful men and women. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Call at any time, and in case you hear the word, you might want to reapply again. That's all I have to say. Okay, so January.
Awesome. Thank you. We will do.
You might want to send a request for application for those that are currently in school. All right? I hear you,
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. I sure will. Thank you.
All right. Take care, guys. Thank you.